Hi, this is Dylan Kucher, and this is my project presentation. My project was the Teton Dam Failure. Information I will be providing in this slideshow is the introduction of the project, design team and construction methods, the actual failure of the dam, the results of the failure, lessons learned from the failure, and finally my works cited page. For a brief introduction, this dam is an embankment dam, basically, which means it holds a body of water, or reservoir of water, over a hill, preventing it from going over or going further down. So this dam was located in Madison County, southeast Idaho, and upon my research, existing site conditions were on a Snake River plain, which is a broad tectonic depression of underlaid by volcanic rock, which basically means that it was a gravel type of rock with high permeability, allowing water to seep through, and it was not very strong or did not have very good strength. Construction for this dam began in 1972. The opening of the dam was in 1976, and soon after, the failure actually occurred. The reason for collapse, based on Google's answer, would be internal erosion, but we will come back to that later. So, the design team and construction. The dam was designed by the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation, and the general contractor hired was Morrison Knudsen Corporation. Morrison Knudsen was been around for a very long time, and they worked on other very large projects such as the Hoover Dam and San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge. This embankment dam is designed as a multi-purpose facility that provided irrigation, flood protection for urban civilization, electrical power through baffle turbines, and water-based recreation, which basically just means fishing and water sports, as you can see on the picture on the right. Construction methods for the dam. So in this slide, I provided a nice, as you could say, section cut view of the dam. So on the left, you see that little, basically it looks like an inch. That was your maximum water fill line for inside of the dam. And then to the right, that would be lower down the valley. So in construction methods, they decided to have 5 embankment zones. Zone 1 being low plastic and non-plastic, and 98%. So as you can see right here, inside of this key trench, compacted at 98%, all the way up. And then zone 2 composed of sandy gravel compacted at average relativity density greater than 70%. So zone 2 being on what we would say is the actual water side, and the other side. Zone 3 miscellaneous fill design has some structural integrity, such as the engineering properties in zone 1. Zone 3 right here is basically miscellaneous materials. Zone 4 is based on material compacted similar to zone 2 or 3, and was left further upstream or downstream. And zone 5 is rockfill in the outer parts. Rockfill basically just being what was left. Here is another section cut of the same one, although this is actually showing the water. So on the left side, it has your water capacity, your fill line. In this dam's failure, it noted that hydraulic fracturing has occurred in the key trench that was strategically placed in the design process of this project. So the hydraulic fracturing was due to a bad fill and low compaction rate of the soil within. So that hydraulic fracturing essentially did not let this grout curtain, or did not let the water hit this grout curtain and continue down. Instead, it blocked it and created cracks within the dam. These cracks within the dam created piping, and as you can see right here in this depiction, this is the water coming up and under. The results of this failure results in deaths of 11 people and multiple cattle or livestock, flooded towns of Sugar City, Rexburg, and other neighboring rural communities. And the total damage estimated to be around $2 million. So below you can see a time-lapse picture left to right, the beginning being that first one, as I was showing you, this first piping as it starts to come out due to the pressure from this being completely full, the dam being completely full. And then eventually it eroded over time into a larger erosion, and then eventually this water pouring completely through. So continue on. Lessons learned from this. The existing conditions of a site are extremely important, especially for large projects like this, because water always wins. I've heard this multiple times through school, and I believe that I've heard this from Professor Toro probably once, or at least once this semester. Explaining that when you're dealing with the dam, you're always dealing with the water. So high precaution needs to be taken when constructing dams, as well as outlet works and auxiliary spillway system. In this particular project, outlet works and auxiliary spillway systems were not implemented early in design. Instead, that they were phased later in construction so that the dam could be opened on time. Although this essentially meant that the dam was filling at a rate which would be too fast, and it could obviously not hold that amount of water. Keyway trenches and grout curtain were designed and integrated to control seepage, although without keyway trenches being filled correctly, the grout curtain was essentially unapplicable. It did not help at all. These methods essentially made sewage due to the fact that it clogged the actual design did not work effectively. And for my concluding slide is my works cited page. And yeah, thank you.